master's at medium. Let me turn it up. Oh yeah. I have to turn it to max to hear it though.
Alright.
Where'd Joanna go?
Good.
We live?
Yes.
Alright. Alright, welcome to session 8, I believe, of Pokemon Alamo.
Yep.
8 or 9. Either way.
It's 8. Because we had this discussion before and it was 7.
Okay, now you're making me look.
The last one was session 7.
Yes, so we're on 8.
8. Anyway.
We're 8. We're about half of what your Wednesday game is out. Anyway, last time we'll go with Merc, or in this case Dom. You want to do the session recap of what happened last time, the cliff notes, if you will.
I am the wrong person to ask to remember things.
Let's see. If I remember right, we went into a cave and probably got us and our Pokemon, specifically Joanna, smacked around by Trogdor. A very, very, very angry Tyranitar.
He killed it with the knife.
If I remember right, that was actually Dom's.
Serrano.
Yeah, Serrano.
Serrano punched that thing so hard it died.
Then, yeah, thinking about it, then we just kind of piddle-flirted around, walked home. Jasmine picked up a child. And then we got into North Houston, where we met an old friend of Ringo's, a couple old friends of Ringo's, and then we hung out with people we may or may not like.
Alright. So we open up back the next morning in the North Houston Pokemon Center. You've learned that the gym's under construction, but you've been directed to go a town that's basically just going to take you an afternoon to walk to. It's not that far outside of Houston.
Alright, Jay and Forte are on their second honeymoon.
Honeymoon.
They're so cute.
Their screams can be heard from halfway across the region.
Oh god, who's looking at the door?
Skarmory. No.
I just imagine they called him Vishnal. Shay's closer, isn't it? Yeah, but, do we really trust Shay with our kid?
He would make swords out of its discarded feathers.
Morning.
Brings over coffee. Just
How long have we been traveling together again? As I just give the coffee to and go grab something else.
Dom immediately takes the coffee away from
I just grab like orange juice or something.
Joanna's slightly offended, but drugs.
I have never once drinking coffee since I've known you, Joanna. Ah, Twister! Down, boy! Down!
You sounded tired. And just
Well,
Anyway, we just enjoy our breakfast.
Then we gotta go down the moonwalk.
not the
That is-
moonwalk. It's mostly paved over. It's basically you'll be walking by a highway, along a highway, in a fenced-off little sidewalk area for like a few miles. And if you want to roll me a D100, Merc, since you guys sounds like you guys are getting ready to head out, and I will see if I have to drag you guys to the forest before then.
Natural one.
Oh, this is fun.
Oh,
let me-
God. This is either really good or really bad.
Something truck door comes back as a ghost type.
Oh no!
Oh, God.
Everyone.
This is fun.
Wait, Rook,
Yeah.
you don't even have form.
You see a brief flash of Rook in its previous form. But, Merc,
Merc.
as you guys are walking past the highway, you find a little rest stop along the rest stop. And the earth shakes for a moment as you guys are sitting there for a few minutes taking your rest. And floating out of a portal that opens in the sky.
Inhuman strength.
Oh, God.
Dom just looks at it like,
This walk.
what is that?
Okay. This is
Should I
probably
stab it?
this is probably a giant DC, but I have connections. Do I know?
Yeah, roll your Pokemon Roll your Pokemon education.
Because
Also, you could take a picture and send it to the Alolan resident.
I was
No.
about to say, and Steven technically knows what these are. Technically.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Pokemon Education, 5d6, no skill stunt. 26!
Oh,
Yeah, that's a
boy.
UB. That is UB. Hold on, I forget what its designation is.
Oh,
Adhesive.
yeah, adhesive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
UB adhesive. Better known by people who know what it is as Poiple.
Should I stab
No. Poiple?
it?
No.
Okay, so, this is a Poiple. It's, kind of classified.
Like,
It's
couple
usually
things.
kind of friendly. Let's at least try to talk to it.
It flies over as the Luxray stops on its path. It sits down and pats the Luxray on the head.
okay, so
Polite.
Azure looks
Okay, we don't
very
have to-
confused.
Okay, so, let's try to talk to it.
Almost as confused as dogs learning that other dogs can give them head pats.
I looks to Slade. Poiple?
Yeah, Poiple.
Okay.
It's purple. I love it.
It smile. It gives you you guys a smile and a wave.
How did you get here?
It shrugs.
Jasmine,
Oh,
can you try to, speak to it? And I guess they'll try to telepathically talk a little.
Yeah. It goes on a conversation for a solid minute. It looks at, Jasmine looks at, actually looks at Dom. Because I had pre-rolled this, because it's part of a set of special encounters. That, it looks at, Jasmine looks at Dom and telepathically speaks to Dom. This is highly strange, but, it seems to think you're its trainer.
Oh?
oh wait, no, Joanna doesn't hear this, so.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh?
Dom's gonna walk over to it real quick.
You can see in its hands that it's holding, well, Dom doesn't know what it is, but a blue Pokeball with a grid pattern with those weird fins on the side of it.
He just looks at Jasmine and is like, "What is it holding?"
I believe it's a Pokeball.
That's
Not
actually a beast ball. Very rare and expensive. Like, honestly, if we liquidated all capital, we could maybe make like 6 of them.
dang. And
They're
you're
one of the few
my
Pokeballs that can actually catch what Poiple is.
just looks at the Poiple and says, "So you're my Pokemon."
Boy, it hands you a letter, and it's very vaguely written.
Litten.
It's
Sorry,
vaguely.
it's vaguely written. Hel- hello, trainer. This is Poiple. It is here to accompany you on your adventure, your first Pokemon adventure. This is obviously written like a starter thing. Like,
Does
Like
it
if
say
you got
who
your
it's
start-
from?
it says it's from a man named Dulce.
I've never heard of
Believe it.
this man before. Or have I? Thinking emoji.
No, you would have never heard of anyone on the Ultra Recon squad.
All right. I reach out to take the ball from it.
It happily gives you the ball.
Dom is very confused.
We all are.
Almost as confused as Ezra is from getting head pats from another Pokemon.
Oh, that's Joanna. That's the wrong thing. I only have Joanna's team open. For some reason, I thought I had all 3 of you guys as open. Let me put that in there, and as you take the Pokeball and it goes past your thing, your Pokedex beeps.
Beep, beep, beep.
Beep.
He looks at it like, "What? I forgot I had
And
this
then
thing."
you get a phone call
Oh,
from a number you don't recognize.
damn telemarketers.
Hello, this is Agent Looker. We've
Agent
noticed
of
this
what exactly?
Interpol.
Oh,
Dom, you're smart enough to know what Interpol is.
yeah. So, this is about the little purple guy here then.
Yes, it's what we call an Ultra Beast. Well, the publications haven't been widely released outside of Alola because we couldn't, after the incident, we couldn't really keep too much of a lid on it. We would like you to look after this Pokemon where if you can come up with some excuse, you can use it in battle, but be careful of anyone that's on the shadier side of the world, of the law.
I'm
they
just
may
like
know what it is.
side glances to Joanna when he
Joanna
says that.
sees-
All right, I'll keep it with me then.
Mm-hmm. He does let you know if you box it, it doesn't, it will still be accessible to you, but instead of going to a normal box, it will actually go to the box at Interpol.
Interesting.
Sorry, I had to go AFK for a second.
It's okay, combat, but yeah, it'll go to the box at Interpol, and if for any reasons that you can't withdraw it at that time, assume Interpol's studying it, and they will get it to you as soon as they can.
Okay, will do.
Back to you, listen.
So, just a fair warning, my gut is acting up, so I might need to go AFK every once in a while.
That's fine. But yeah, Poiple is now in your team. Do you want to send somebody to the box or it?
thinking emoji.
It's what a big coincidence we run into a really powerful poison type. Just
Really powerful, you say. It's base 7 across the board.
Across the board.
But
it could be very powerful.
just for the record, I pulled out my phone and I sent a picture and a text message to Stephen. Since he's the only reason I know what this thing is.
Alright.
I don't know who I want to send. I guess I'm sending Desperado to the box for now, because having a dark type in a fairy gym doesn't sound like a good thing.
Alright.
Joanna's just like, I don't know. Okay.
You're allowed to tell your team if you want to, Merc. Or in translation, tell, excuse me, tell Will, because he's the only one who doesn't know what it is.
It's a Poiple.
I know, Joanna doesn't know, though.
Yeah, sorry, Joanna.
Dom
That's
points
what I
at it.
meant.
It's a Poiple.
Joanna, I apologize. I got distracted by the beast ball, but this is a highly classified thing that not a lot of people know about. I know about this because of Steven. You know, my cousin. So,
Well, a lot more of the low-end people know about it.
Yeah.
It was above my pay grade.
Kind of. There's... Have you ever heard of multiverse theory? Or interdimensional pocket dimensions?
Yes? I'm not exactly... I've heard of multiverse theory where there's like universes.
Yeah, I used the wrong thing.
Or I died as a baby, or one is... Or
Yeah, I
something like
used
that.
the wrong thing. Long story short, view it as special destinations that are very hard to get to from where we are. And there's exotic Pokemon that only live there and can only be caught by special Pokeballs that we don't have access to by normal standards.
Okay, I think I got it. Just
Are you just leaving the name Poiple?
Yeah.
Or-
just
Cool.
I have
Unless I think of a better name.
it's kind
but,
of cute.
Yeah, Poiple's one of the friendlier ones. If you ever see a red muscle bug, yeah, be scared of that one. Same with a white thin bug. They're both kind of dangerous. In fact, most Ultra Beasts are dangerous.
Yeah, if I was stuck in an alternate dimension, I'd be pretty mad too.
Yeah, just be. And if you ever see this weird cloud thing, don't try to lift it up. You'll break your back.
Okay. just blinks a couple times.
Alright, well,
Anyway,
I
so
guess
now
we'll
that
talk
we-
more later, little guy.
Yeah, Poiple just kind of waves at you
God
and
damn.
goes into the beast ball. To
Natural.
be fair, I wasn't expecting that to happen that soon.
Heavy breathing.
I was about to say, didn't expect it to happen with my egg as soon as it did. It's just Merc and like Crow in particular have a habit of rolling ones or 100s.
And let me move you guys to where you
Okay, so-
go after hours of walking. After a couple more hours of walking, and drag yourself out there, and I'll see if I need to resize you, which I probably will.
Okay.
Where, at the bottom?
Yeah. Right where Slate is.
Nope, you're good.
Oh god, the town is miniature.
Oh look! Not Heart Home City. No, it's not Heart. It's Goldenrod. I'm good at everything I do.
It looks kind of custom though. It definitely has more things in there.
I don't know, it's the goldenrod from the pack, but you enter, mostly, you can tell that while it has a lot of buildings, a lot of them are not in use, just kind of looking around.
Okay, well, the Pokemon Center's over there. The gym's supposed to be up there. Oh, the department store.
Fancy shop.
I might need to head there. Budster wants pants now that he's evolved. Don't ask me why. We probably need to see if they have clothing. We looked while we were in North Houston, but local Fashionista went out of business.
So are y'all heading to the department store then?
I guess that's where Slade would go, but up to the group.
You do?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go.
This does have extra items and stuff, but
I'm pretty good on healing items, but I guess I can look around for other stuff.
Yeah.
gems, Pokeballs, and the like.
Oh yeah.
Forgot to buy.
Did we pick up the? Do we pick up the gyro ball?
Yeah, I did.
TM?
Yeah,
Okay.
I did that before you left.
Mhm.
Well, if
Okay.
y'all will, I will just move.
Ooh. Zoom.
As this young woman waves at you and goes, "Welcome, sirs and madam, to the forgot to write down the name of this town. The insert name here department store."
Oh, this place is bigger on the inside.
Yeah.
We're new here. I'm specifically looking for, I guess, clothing for Pokemon.
That would be 5th floor, up near the accessory shop, and for some reason the weapon shop.
Okay.
Blinks a couple times at the weapon shop, but just like
First floor is healing items. Second floor is TMs and HMs. Third floor is vitamins.
Looks at my money. Do not have a lot.
Fourth floor is specialty balls, and fifth floor, of course, is accessories and weapons. And there are soda machines on the roof.
Nice. I wonder if we can give a little girl all the drinks to get more TMs.
I'm going
So
up
are
to
you
fifth
gonna
I'll go
fifth
to
floor?
Taking the elevator.
the 5th floor.
for girl's best accessory.
I check our email, see if we've been paid by the professor at any time recently.
You have, and
That's 1,500.
1,500, and actually bump that up to an even 2,000, because while you can assume you've also gotten an extra 5,000 or 500 from an anonymous source.
Squints at the anonymous source. All right, even 10,000 poke.
2,000.
I was about to say,
2,000.
I'm up to 6,000.
I don't spend money very often.
Oh.
So you guys are going up to 4 or 5.
I
right?
bought a
Weapons and
lot of
accessories?
TMs.
Look at this person, they're so cute. I love them.
Oh,
Turns
you
out
like Termi?
I love them. They're so adorable.
I could see that as
Vitals over.
As you sidle over, or as you come up.
Go ahead and do Termi.
I was expecting you to come up the stairs, but no.
Yo, there's an elevator. Why wouldn't we take it?
We'll go down the stairs.
I don't know. Browsing.
We'll go down
We
the
can
stairs.
browse on the
Termi.
way down.
You come up, Dom and Slade, you come up to this booth who has, excuse me, where the guy selling has various, scarves and accessories and other things. and he just kind of looks at you and goes, "Hello, how can I help you?"
So, this is gonna sound a little weird. My Slowpoke just recently evolved and he requires pants.
Oh, that shouldn't be that hard. Oh, if you give me, you said a slow king, so it would be a slow king.
Yeah.
Give me his ball so I can take the measurements and 500 poke, and I'll be right out for you.
Okay, I hand him Buster's ball and I will subtract 500. I'm down to
Yeah,
57.
The
It would be hard to get a pair of pants on a Slowbro.
fair.
Yeah.
Termi says as he walks away with the Pokeball, comes back out and hands you the Pokeball back. They're already on him.
I'm just trying to think of how that would work now.
They're already on him. Thank you for your payment. Can I interest you in any? Oh yeah, his token hasn't been changed over yet.
One
Give me a second.
Oh, yeah, I can just pull him out really quick, though. Like that.
Nah, pulling him out will still pull out the, oh, no, it doesn't.
The way I did it was I pulled off from the bio screen. I mean, he's still tiny, but... I think I shrunk. Oh, that's better.
He kind of pulls up his pants and adjusts them. Goes, good. Well, that's one thing solved. Now,
I guess, what else do you have for sale? I mean, want to understand, only
he sells cute and rad I think it's adorable and rad. Adorable raises you spend as a free action once per scene to get +2 on evasion for the turn. And rad gives you +2 on skill checks, I believe.
How much for adorable?
Oh, I can only use the Gyro Ball TM once. That's sad.
Why is that?
Peso can't actually learn Gyro Ball.
Oh, okay. I'll increase my uses.
He goes, well, custom orders are only 500. That's why that. But I gotta make a profit on the stuff, so it's any of the accessories are 600. It costs 500 to make them.
Okay.
A little small.
Jasmine, why don't you go get a adorable accessory of your choice? And even though Jasmine still has money, I'm gonna pay for it myself.
Termi kind of oversucks up Jasmine.
Rose shelves.
Various ribbons, bows. We will get to you in a moment, Dom, and I'll have you roll for anything special you find among the accessories. But Jasmine just kind of pulls out like a ribbon or something.
Oh. Never mind. You know, stays in the ball.
I can make Yuno big if you want to use her.
Now has Gyro Ball. Woo.
All right, you go to the weapon shop. These two brothers, one selling. You see a chalk line drawn down the middle of the shop, in between the heart. You see on one side all these like basic knives and guns. On the other side, there's hold items and cute stuff.
Is this
and things like that.
Sorry, is this accessory a one-time use?
No, it's once per scene use.
Okay.
You should be able to put it in the Dunsparce says adorable fashion.
Okay.
I believe is what it's called. He looks at you. Goes, He leans up against the wall, chewing gum. Looks at you and goes, "What are you buying, stranger?"
She giggles. I'm looking for something to help me defend myself. I've been hearing bad things the on the news, and I was hoping that we get at least get some sort of knife to defend myself or something.
Unfortunately, I don't got a lot of knives, but she pulls out what looks like a Bowie knife and puts it on the table. But I can let this go for 1,500. Other than that, either that or you'll have to wait for 2 weeks. Outside of game, this will count as your next tier up.
Okay, let me see how much that's worth. Okay, so I'd get an adept weapon move pretty much.
Yep.
All right. She takes the knife and just like studies it for a little bit.
Yeah,
Okay.
So
Pulls out 1,500 and wait, can I roll something to see if I can find something better? If I can spy anything?
there's nothing better that you could use.
Okay. Yeah, she'll take the 50.
In fact, this is the only bladed weapon amongst things like tasers and pepper spray.
Okay, I'll.
This is basically that little kiosk in the mall you find the closer you get to Texas that sells like Bowie knives, pepper sprays, and tasers.
Okay, she'll buy an upgraded knife. How much for a taser?
I mean, it'll have no mechanical effect, so I wouldn't buy one.
Okay, that's fine.
They are particularly for show.
Okay. Yeah, she'll pay the man and puts it in her bag to. And we'll go over to the other side, see what she can buy over here.
Alright, as you do that, Dom, go ahead and roll me another D100. As I pull up the item deck and look at hold items.
Casual 38.
Fun.
I don't know. I think you're good on D100s for a little bit, Mark.
No. I require more.
Let us
Okay,
have a few D100s.
No.
Okay, so the adept skill I'm going to use is double swing. Wait, what's double swing? Double swipe.
You can put that in at your own leisure.
Okay.
Because it's... I'm going to be honest with you, it's not going to come in today. To play today.
I know.
One moment, Merc. PDF's loading.
If you move on to the next floor, just, save me for last. I'll be back.
Alright. You said 38, right?
Yep.
Fucking... You lucky son of a bitch.
Uh-huh.
You see in this little bottle a solid black sludge.
Black sludge.
Mm-hmm.
Question everything.
Labeled for 5,000, and you also see...
Yeah, I'm not buying that for 5,000.
500, I meant, sorry. It says 500, I'm tired. Like I said, I'm tired. And you also see next to it, you also see a block of charcoal for 20 poke. It isn't expensive at all.
Well, I'm gonna buy the charcoal, definitely.
And if you want to make one more check, and we'll see if anything else comes up.
42.
Of course, you make the target number the second time. You also see a purplish barb
Hey,
labeled over it. And metagamey, I'll tell you, it's a poison barb.
okay. How much is that one?
Poison barb is. Poison barb is 100.
Hmm. Okay, so I'll buy the poison barb and the charcoal.
All right, you buy that. And now, Will, if you want to make a couple rolls, make 2 rolls as well, and we'll see what else he's got in store for you.
So D100.
Yep, 2 D100 rolls.
Okay. Number 1,
Um,
15. Number 2, 27.
Okay, 15.
Called item. Poison.
Hold on. Scrolling back up. No. 14. 15, you see another. Actually, excuse me. You see a rock that looks like it's wet.
Damp rock.
Yep. And the other number was 27. 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 20, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you see a button. This red button that says eject on it.
Oh, that's
God! Fuck.
picks
And
it
that-
up, picks up the red button and just like almost looks at him. A button?
He looks and goes, "Well, little missy, what you do is you hand this button to a Pokeball or a Pokemon. When the Pokemon holds it is tied to its Pokeball. If it's hit by an attack in battle, it is put back into the Pokeball and able to switch out for free.
Ooh.
It's called the eject button, and that'll run you 800 Poke.
Wait, so
Okay. Yeah, it might come in handy. Buys the eject button.
Yep. You are now the proud owner of an eject button.
so type boosters is basically what I bought, right?
Basically, yeah.
Okay. So should we go with the type booster price?
What's the type booster price?
They're 1,800 each.
Yeah, you can afford it. So
Oh boy, let me pull out my calculator.
I'm back.
well, it's not my fault. Welcome back. They're still shopping at the accessory shop. And
What have they found?
36.
Joanna found an eject button and a damp rock. Dom found black sludge, charcoal, and a poison barb.
I'll roll once, not to bog
Alright.
you down. I just kind of want to see what I can find. $64.
You find what seems to be a necklace with a little teardrop shaped container at the end of it that has water in it.
Mystic water.
And that will be for the type booster price, which is Merc. I forgot already.
1800.
Oh.
For boosting the power of water type moves.
Okay. I don't know. Budster has pants. Don't think
Our
Yeah,
pants
on
like
that
hold. Can he hold both?
Pants technically don't occupy a slot. I'm not gonna be an asshole about
Yeah.
it because it doesn't give you any
benefit.
benefit. Yeah.
I don't know. He has a belt buckle. Can I get a 1d6 and intimidate?
Nope.
Mark, we got.
Put the mystic water on the buckle.
You could.
It becomes the buckle.
I'll make a note of it for now, but I'm not terribly interested in it at the moment.
All right.
That and I don't have a lot of money, so should we head up first and then head back down?
Yeah, let's get
I mean,
some drinks.
Up is just to the drink place, right?
Yeah?
Yep.
And those are snack items, right? You can't use them during battle.
Eh.
Correct.
Yes, but we can prepare them in. We can prepare
Well, I'm gonna
drink
take a
after
peek
battle.
upstairs. Thank you, by the way, Mr. Termi?
Yeah, Termi.
Okay, well, thank you very much.
Alright.
Dom, you're jumping out of the space-time continuum. Again.
As y'all head,
Not again.
as y'all head up to the roof.
Oh no, it's
Yeah,
a
nice.
protagonist.
we must fight him for the right to stay as protagonists.
Fuck, I can't talk today. Basic, water, or stuff, fresh water, limonada, soda pop.
Oh, do they have lum juice? That's something I haven't heard of before.
It's
juice made out of lum berries, so they cure status afflictions like a full heal.
I'm not getting that. I have water, berry juice, soda pop, lemonade, and moo milk.
Interesting. I don't know. Upload a picture for fun.
So what
I
are
mean,
these,
there is no moo milk in these vending machines.
What are these for doing?
Okay,
They're just enjoying their time. The priest is talking to the young man about Arceus. The nurse Joy looks to be enjoying her her break with her friend Chansey. The age trainer's just looking out to the horizon.
I just...
No, Slade, don't jump!
You have so much to live for!
Yeah.
Join us by gonna buy 3 soda pops.
Push.
But no, you can buy 3 soda pop, just minus that from your thing.
I guess I'll just wave at them. Slade's not good at starting conversations.
That's fine. They don't want you.
Do I need full heals?
The Book of In, verse 36. No.
466.
You just hear the priest quoting off random scripture reading from the Bible, and you just see the boy protagonist like on his phone, just going,
Most relatable character right there. Trying to save your damn soul.
If it comes around to it, I'll just catch Arceus. It's fine.
Do you say that out loud?
No, that's what I assume he's thinking.
I mean, yeah. So do y'all want to head back down to the 4th floor, which
Sure.
I believe was specialty balls?
Let's eat ourselves 2 floors in.
Yeah.
Doo-doo. Boom.
Okay. At this point, Joanna's out of money, which is sad.
Dang.
Can I borrow some money?
Dom has been hoarding his money.
I've got 6,400 left.
I have.
Okay. I have how much? I think I have like 2,200.
And the full list of specialty balls is available to you besides, of course, the Savari ball and the GS ball.
So we can get park balls.
And park balls.
Damn
You
it.
know what I meant.
I want a park ball. They're so cheap for what they do.
Okay, so let me double check.
And they are at their prices. I believe all of them are 800.
Yeah, all the ones that aren't. They're pretty much the same cost as ultra balls.
Mm-hmm. All of them are at 800 if you want to pick up any specialty balls.
Which one is it? Wait, I don't even think I have the jailbreaker tool for it yet. Because I think we had a giant discussion about this at one point, but the most useful one is probably jailbreak, or the habitat balls. Just because, oh, we're heading into a forest, let's make a forest ball.
Yeah, do you have the ability? Because I think the ability just grants you the tools. I don't think you have to buy them separate.
I have to modify the balls.
Yeah, you have to buy the ball, but other than
Yeah,
that, you
that's
don't
what
have
I'm
to
saying,
buy
because
anything extra.
I don't think I have the ability yet, but it might be a good idea. I just can't remember if it's like it's not a net ball, but it's not a dust ball.
This
Dive
George
ball.
Jefferson looking this George Jefferson looking man leans over the counter, looks at you, Slade, and goes, "Well, Sonny boy, if you're having trouble deciding later, you can take one of them pamphlets by the door. Just pretend there's a rack here. I forgot to put it there.
Okay.
And that's our mobile order stuff. You'll have to pay a delivery charge, but
Okay. And if I'm ever in the area, I can just fly here. But yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Lure balls might not be bad because we have Pokemon with the alluring capability.
And we do have a fishing pole. So
attention, everybody. Other than the gym battle and what may happen after the gym battle, this is the most exciting thing this session.
Pokeballs. I've got 5
great
basic
ball,
left.
and I can buy a great ball, and that's about it.
I think I'm good with 5 basic balls. No, I need at least 6.
No, buy him in 10. That way you get a free Pokeball.
Oh, you're right.
And
you get that with any Pokeball or only the basic one?
The normal types. You can't buy like 10 specialty balls and get a premier
No,
ball, but
could I buy 10 great balls and get it?
Yes, you could. 10
Oh
great
god.
balls for 1 premier.
400 times 4,000.
Buy 9 and I just lend you the money to buy the last one. Then we can.
Oh,
then we can.
That's fun. Also, quick balls are 100 Poke off today.
But I hate YOLO balls.
I'll buy one quick ball.
Can I YOLO? Can you at least buy me some YOLO balls?
No. I don't like it, and I'm not enabling you to do it either.
It's such a Joanna thing to do, though.
As someone who is a GM, that is just the thing I hate the most. When you have an encounter and people are like, I'm going to skip this all because I want to roll lucky.
I'll take one yellow ball. That's all I'm grabbing.
Okay.
They're not quick balls anymore, they're YOLO balls.
If it makes you feel worse, Merc, if it would have been 84 or above, they would have been dust balls on sale.
I still want to buy park balls.
Why? They're the exact same thing as Ultra Balls.
Yeah, but they're cheap. They're like...
Well, when you get to the Safari Zone, they might sell park balls for a price. that
Okay.
you may have to ask somebody about.
But I'm getting a quick ball only to get my revenge on Ren, hopefully.
All right.
I'll buy some. I'm just gonna buy basic balls. Screw it.
10 basic balls and get a premier ball.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Now,
So I have
let me
39.
let me grab the names to TMs real quick that you can buy here because not all of them are available. And
So
it's
now I
not
have
numbers like
15.
I like how
because-
Slade just has all the TMs because
I don't have all of them. You have the TM for Rockslide because you got that from Paso.
And
Oh, right.
I have the TMs for
oh yeah, and I
U-turn
haven't,
and
I
flame
haven't even rolled
charge.
the amount of charges on that, didn't I?
I thought you did.
I thought so
I don't
too.
know.
I don't have anything written down for U-turn.
Wait, I might stealth close. Great. Yeah, I think I just forgot to put this put it in my bag.
All right. Hold on, I'm scrolling down to the TMs real quick because I forgot to grab these earlier. So talk amongst yourselves, or talk to George Jefferson over there.
Oh.
Hi, George Jefferson.
How much do I roll for? How much will I roll for Rockslide? I'm just gonna.
D10.
Okay.
No, I could have bought a Wonder Launcher with all of my money.
They don't sell that here.
I'm spending my reroll of the day. 4-7.
Not bad.
Mhm.
All right.
Oh, I don't want a Wonder Launcher now.
Okay.
So, where y'all kids from?
Well, I guess I'm technically from Hoenn, but I live in North Houston. It's complicated.
Oh, it's fine. I can understand being complicated. Things being complicated.
You have to go and make things so complicated.
I was born in Mauville.
Oh, that's fun.
I currently live in Old El Nos Paso.
Oh, how are they doing up there? I got a cousin who lives around there, works for the Border Patrol.
No. You just saved him the other day. Probably.
Yeah, sounds about like
Face
him.
palm. Joanna face palms.
Never mind.
Yeah. You know how it is, giant mecha suit wearing Tyranitars.
He kind of gives you a weird look and then goes, and then quickly hides it behind his professional demeanor. Yeah.
Sorry. Sorry, my friend here kind of has an overactive imagination. Don't we, Dom?
No, we really don't.
And last but not least is that one. All right, y'all can go down to the TM floor now if you want to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, bye.
Okay, rocks.
Floor 3, TMs and vitamins. Because I'm combining both because
Oh
I think
god,
I
it's a
fucked up.
riot guard.
Nah, well. Here you can buy all the normal vitamins that you could buy in a Pokemon game, and you can buy the Ice Beam, Focus Blast, Flamethrower, Fire Blast, Dark Pulse, Snarl, Giga Impact, Explosion, and Thunder TMs here.
Ooh, Ice Beam.
Ice beam sounds
Can we get a
useful.
written list? So
Yeah,
I've already
buy me a
forgotten like half of them.
This
Explosion
is
would.
them and their prices.
Oh, I'm a little bit short. I could almost buy a PP up, I think.
I want to buy something just because I know something I will eventually have can learn it.
Hmm.
I want to get
Dark
Snarl for
Pulse
you.
Dark Pulse would be good for
If you want
Silky.
to.
Flamethrower would be good for Lucky.
Ice Beam would be good for Buster.
I could use.
And then
Can you learn Snarl?
A lot of weird Pokemon learn Ice Beam.
Yeah.
You can learn Snarl. You
It
can also
would
learn
take
Dollar
all my money,
Plus,
though. I
I
mean,
think
we
I'd
are
rather
about
have
to go to a gym, so...
yeah,
let's,
you are about to go to a gym.
I'll buy
Flames-
Snarl.
let, okay.
Wait, Joanna. Charm the man for a discount. I mean... I can't.
I try to charm the man for a discount.
That was out of character, by the way. Slade would not suggest that.
Joanna probably would take a look at her wallet. Notice the $66. Hey.
Alright, go ahead and roll it.
It's not gonna work.
But you may be entertained for the reason it won't work.
Oh. He probably has minimum 66 focus.
No, it's not that bad.
He's not attracted to
Normally it wouldn't be that bad, but because of the situation, she lifts off her helmet, shakes her head, and goes, "Darling, you're barking up the wrong tree."
Are you sure about that?
Dom just sighs. Give it a rest, Joanna.
Slinks back.
We can always come back
Behind-
after we
behind
beat the
Dom.
gym. I'm just...
But I can't flirt with this.
Picks out the Snarl TM, places it on the counter, and says, "I apologize for her behavior."
It's alright. She isn't the first one who tried that.
Ow!
We had some where's her hair?
Not only was I put down hard, I wasn't even original about it.
I think it's supposed to be brown. Some brown hair girl.
You mean green?
Green, yeah.
I do it.
I'm sorry?
Arya tried to do it.
Oh.
Great minds think alike.
That's amazing.
Well, we're going up against a fairy gem.
I'm still buying a dark type tea.
No, go ahead. I'm just thinking. Fairy types. Not a lot are technically weak to ice types moves.
Unless Whimsicott.
Oh, I
Yeah,
forgot
that's
to add
true.
one on there. I apologize.
What's up?
Who of my Pokemon can learn?
I forgot to add one on there. Let me scroll back up because I just passed it.
Who can learn my Rock Slide TM? Actually, I think Froggy can learn Rock Slide.
Well, Froggy can learn Rock Slide, as can Passo. I think Boomy can as well.
There's the last one I forgot to add.
Overheat.
Ooh, I have no Pokemon that can
Okay.
learn that.
Molten Core.
1 second. There might be one more. There is one more because of the place. And this should be the last one.
Okay.
Ooh.
Venoshock.
Venoshock's good, but we don't have any poison types except for, that one. And,
Okay.
does it have...
I believe that one already knows it too.
I was about to say,
I don't
next
know.
thing, Toxic is probably the best thing, but even then, it's a chance unless...
Venusaur can learn Venoshock.
Oh, Derpy can, yeah. I sometimes forget Derpy is a...
Oh, yeah.
Poison type.
Yeah, I forgot how much I actually liked the moveset on the thing I gave you, Merc. It's not a bad moveset for it.
Hey, Merc, Dom, does that Pokemon know Toxic?
Yes. I'm also not bringing that to the gym.
And, well, it's
The
pretty
person
well...
on the phone
Fortress
said.
can learn
The
Venoshock.
person on the phone says that I have to be careful with it, so I'm not bringing it out unless it's needed, like he suggested.
Okay.
Fortress can learn it. Vespaquin can learn it.
Well, my plan was if we had the toxic, but I was actually
Let
gonna.
me see. Let me see the number because there is still a normal mart here.
Uh-huh.
Because this is like the high class store.
Yeah.
This is your equivalent of the good mart in this town.
And I'm pretty sure we looked last time, and the next 10 set of TMs were pretty good, I'm thinking.
Yeah, I believe so.
Oh, that's not the item text.
Across both. Okay. Okay, so looking through all of it. Yeah, if we could pick up Venoshock, I can teach it to Derpy and Boomy.
Alright.
I'm definitely bringing Boomy in because Boomy's really good at
Okay.
really
the
good.
thing is, Venoshock's okay, but Boomy's not a special attacker. It's mostly a defensive wall. And Derpy could be okay, but getting that extra boost from Toxic. Or Poison in general. And from what I've heard, if you have a Poison type, Toxic never misses.
Yeah, well, Toxic misses at all.
No, it's specifically only if Poison types use it. I think it has like an AC 4.
Let's see, Gyro Ball was in that list. So Rock Slide to U-turn. Well, taking out Rock Slide and U-turn, so substituting Flash Cannon.
Leo can snarl.
The other two moves. Yeah.
So 80 to 90?
Yeah, 80 to 90. Taking out the ones that you already have.
Wait.
My Deanna can snarl. Oh yeah, you.
I guess I bought the. Oh no, that one was 74, not 84. Never mind.
Yeah. Gyro Ball is 74. So yeah, those if you want to do shopping before the gym at the other mart as well. And then the next floor, just to give a quick thing, has super potions, repels, or normal potions, super potions, repels, and full heals as its main thing, and then a couple of other smaller things in between. And it also stocks, because you would think the held item shop stocks these, but it doesn't. Let me scroll up to remember which ones I'm giving.
What is Joanna gonna bring into the next gym? Boomy is definitely going in.
Normal thing, 2 apiece. Versus team of 6.
Okay. Well, I'm done shopping.
I can't afford it anymore.
Alright.
And I've got to save face. I have to save face now.
1 sec, I'm getting the list of 80 through like 90. Oh, Frost Breath was part of that last one. That one wouldn't have been bad, though I don't think anyone could learn it.
Poison Jab would be useful.
Ooh, I need to roll for Snarl's usage.
Yeah.
What's the base power on Snarl again?
6.
6, yeah, D20.
12 uses.
Okay, so looking at this, yeah, Poison Jab is a good good one. So it's flash cannon, but
And I'm immediately using one of Snarl's things.
And that should be on its
I don't think any of my
move
Pokemon can learn
list.
Poison Jab.
Yeah, I'm just making sure your Pokemon, yeah, your other Pokemon. Yeah, we'll actually do that here. As you guys are like finishing up your shopping, all three of you kind of feel your pockets rumble.
I was wondering if that's gonna happen.
Pulls out her egg.
Yeah. As bursting from the egg with the miracle of life are the three Pokemon you got from Nico.
Hideyoshi immediately punches me in the face.
Oh. And
Ah!
we will size those appropriately when you use them, but I assume it's gonna be a while anyway. Oh, that's adorable.
This is small gremlin.
DC 20 focus check for the shopkeep.
But yeah. So with that, if you guys have nothing else to buy, and
I
you
don't
are all
think
healed
so.
up,
I don't. Yeah.
you can enter the gym as,
I'm gonna regret it, but yeah, let's go into the gym.
and you guys can make your decisions.
Oh hey, that's oh god, what is that? I know that graphic in the back.
You just see you enter this gym and you just see this little girl just kind of playing with her phone, just kind of boredly.
Let's do something stupid. Excuse me.
She looks up and goes, "Oh, hi.
Hello.
How you doing?"
Pretty good.
Hello.
Are you the gym leader?
Yes, I am. I'm Celeste. Nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you. My name is Slade. This is Joanna, and over here is
She
Dom.
She kind of runs over to you guys. Joanna. She's like up to your waist. She's a little kid.
And Baniri loves her.
Baniri love taps it. Love taps her.
Hi, little guy. Yeah. If you're here for a battle, let me just She quickly sends a text message. So rules are standard gym battles. Since there are three of you, each of you get to choose two. The arena is the marked out lines you can see on this little battlefield we're standing on now.
Okay.
If you want them held, items are allowed. Healing, sorry. 3 healing items per team. So, I get 3 and you guys get 3, and
Okay. So
and if you do well, Mom says I can show you the cool place.
The cool place.
Mm-hmm.
We have to do well. Then we have to do well, guys.
Okay. I guess let's talk strategy.
Oh
Pleasure
yeah, I'll go
meeting.
over here. You guys, we'll get started when my parents get here.
Okay. Okay, so
She's absolutely precious.
I think we might be able to do a little trickery here. I think my first Pokemon should be Jasmine.
Okay.
I know she's a dragon type, but normally she's a fairy type. Maybe if,
So we're gonna.
you know.
You want to bet on the fact that she doesn't know that it's a dragon.
Yeah, I mean, Nico had to literally. Yeah, I saw the tail at one point, but Nico had to pull up the skirt, which a little rude, but with a little luck and we stay separated.
From far away. I'm a scientist. What do you want from me?
Alright. I'm definitely taking Rook, because Rook's just badass.
Okay, so kind of
I'm
like the
leading
bug
with
gym. I'll stick.
Boomy and then I'll have Silky in the back.
Okay. Kind of like the bug gym, I think. I'll stick to the back. You know, heal pulls, long range attacks, and hopefully be separated from you guys enough that I won't get hit by a stray fairy move. And then my second will probably be Twister.
Okay, so if Boomy's, if I'm gonna have Boomy be, we're gonna have it be so that there's gonna be two separate attacks. Rook can take the right. Boomy will take the left. If Boomy gets knocked out that way, Rook should be out of range of any explosions.
Well, just. I mean, this is probably a strategy, thing, but we should probably ask and make sure explosions are fine.
She turns. Joanna turns to explosions good or not? Yay or nay?
It's a Pokemon move, right?
We're fine.
Okay. Okay, so I
And
guess.
leave the healing to Doc.
Any healing items, just let us know. So Twister.
I should have us covered.
Jasmine.
She.
And Budster's over here. Oh, right. We'll take care of that later.
She looks at you guys and goes, so how we'll do sending our Pokemon out is one after the other. Like, I'll send out one, then one of you send out one, then Dad will send out one, then one of you, then Mom, then one of you.
Okay.
Alright, guys, let's get in
Okay,
position.
I think
if you'll stand on the nice grass at the entrance.
Okay, I'll go
Thank
first.
you.
I'll go first because, that'll.
She sends out one first and then us.
I'm just saying I will send out first out of all of us.
If they send out a fighting type, I'm gonna cry, honestly.
There's no fighting fairy types.
Yeah, but there's a lot of fairy types with fighting moves.
Oh, that's fair.
Let's see, I'm feeling... Hold on, I have to actually pull out her sheet real quick. I'm feeling leading with... I feel like leading with you today. Let me just get everything popped up real quick. God damn it, why are you already here?
What?
Okay.
She just like
I feel like leading with this one today. Go, Vanilla.
Dun 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 dun.
She also has a tail from the looks of it.
No, it's just the dress.
Okay. Okay then. Jasmine.
Oh, cool! You have one. You have a Gardevoir too. That's so cool.
This is the part where that's her mother.
Anyways, I'm gonna throw on initiative and then I'll be back in a bit.
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and add Vanilla to initiative before adding the next one on myself.
Okay, let's see who they send out next before we decide.
So the only thing I fear right now is a focus blast.
My main fear is a fire type. It's something that can hit me with fire type.
I don't think Gardevoir gets any.
And this is when it gets awkward for a second, as the father grabs one of the two Pokeballs at his side and goes, "Go, Yuki."
Triggered.
I didn't know you had that in mind when I named the character.
Okay, who do we want to send out next? Boomy! I'll add Boomy to the initiative.
Fear Fire Fang.
You have initiative agility training.
didn't it add Boomy to the initiative?
Weird. Let me try that again.
There you go.
There it is.
Yeah, it just took a minute. Alright. And are you sure you want to put Boomy there?
Yeah, she'll send it out over here.
Alright. Are you sure you want to put Boomy there?
Yes, there's fine.
Oh, that'll be fun when combat actually starts then. And last on their team, they're going to send out... Yeah, him. They'll send out him. Let me get his sheet pulled up so I can add him to initiative. And back to fucking turn order. Back to GM lair. As her mother pulls out one of her Pokeballs and goes, "Go, Aku."
Okay. Oh no. Wait, it's rock typing.
This is the part where I feel like a dick for counterpicking, but that's the whole thing about this gym, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm sorry about that.
It's fine. They send out a Carbink and
Yeah,
and
and
a
red, you know.
Yep.
I'm afraid of the red unit.
Sorry, you're gonna have to fight that.
I don't have to.
I'm taking out that Carbink. I have. Oh right, it's slow. It's probably slower than me.
Wow, you can tell I didn't make this Pokemon. Sorry, I was just looking at the moveset real quick. And of course, trainers go at the top of the round like normal. Oh, I need to wait, and I need to wait for Dom to send it out.
Yeet.
Oh, fun.
It's my spicy pepper.
Okay, add it to initiative, and then I need you to roll me a D2 real quick. And before combat starts.
Me, Jelly Train. Okay, I can. At the top of the round, I can. So at the top of the round, we can act.
Yeah. So
Yes.
after Boomy or Yuki go, whichever one's at the bottom.
Boomy is at the bottom. But as you guys throw that out, first I need you to go ahead and roll me a D2, Merc, so I can figure out which one you set off.
Put it off tracks right off the bat.
Yes, you do.
Oh, one.
Oh, one. Well, I feel like a dick. Let me move him real quick. Because I figured you were gonna roll a 2. But as you throw Serrano next to it, this goes off, and for the first round, Serrano's afflicted with the blinded condition.
Yikes. Okay.
And Boomy is affected with the slowed condition.
Okay, one moment. While I do that, let's see what that does.
Halves your movement.
Nope, that's sleep. Okay, so
that's just for one turn.
Yeah, one turn every time you step on it. And let me grab this one.
It's 5-1 for range, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm just grabbing. You know what you haven't heard in a while? We'll just use this, because I was just using the earlier song as the intro thing to her. But yeah, that then starts top of the round.
Okay.
Okay, I can't do that yet.
So
Well, at
it's
least
Serrano up first?
Yep.
And
Okay, he walks up here. And... Nah, he'll just stay where he is.
All right.
And
Ooh.
Ah.
Jasmine.
Well, that just, I was gonna do something quote-unquote smarter, but this obviously is the better choice.
instantly heals it back.
I mean, yeah.
I did
It's a
click it, I'm
valid
not sure
strategy.
if it showed up on your side.
Not yet.
There it goes.
There we
goes,
go.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's a valid strategy.
High combat. I can't wait for that to be used against me soon.
What?
Vanilla.
No.
Vanilla is going to stay where she is, and
Oh no! That's
both special attack and combat. No, not attack. Special attack, Ryan. Read. You can read. One. After Vanilla is Aku.
Dom, start the next turn, hold your action until after I can use Jasmine.
Okay.
Unless something
Fortress
changes.
is going
Aku
to.
is going to float. I gotta see how much he can float.
So it's 10
To
feet.
see how far he wants to float. Aku's gonna float here. And Aku is going to... What is Aku going to do?
Ooh, how does that work?
Oof.
Aku is going to... harden.
Hmm.
1 second, I need to look up at what one of my capabilities does.
If it's living bomb, it means it won't hit you.
It's not. It's threaded.
Oh, that means you can make strings.
And now Yuki is going to...
Okay, so. Man, I upgraded this.
Not Lear. Didn't hit Lear. I didn't hit Lear. Why does it say Lear? It's supposed to be Iron Defense.
Weird. Well, we know what you're using.
So yeah. It's supposed to be Iron Defense. Means her defense goes up by 2 combat stages. And... Boomy.
Okay, so I have a range of. So my threaded has a range of. Okay, that's. I don't have anything that can. Oh wait, I have plenty of stuff that can do the
I'm
range.
gonna go fill up my water really quick.
Okay.
Okay,
Alright.
so just going to thud 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 thud, and range of third. Let's see if I can. Barely out of range. That's my turn.
Alright.
Okay, so
Top of the round.
he did.
I'm going to activate my training.
Alright.
So now it's at a. Now I can go 6 meters instead of just 4.
Mm-hmm.
I guess
And
technically I should
turn order.
activate mine because I have nothing better to do. So
Alright.
has 15. Alright.
And we'll wait until Merc comes back to see if he wants to activate training.
Mark's coming back. He's activating training.
And Serrano's no longer blind.
Yep.
Okay, so, well, because of my training, I'm the same speed, but also he agreed to wait. So, okay. So, I hope this actually works. Jasmine will come up to about here-ish. Probably trigger.
You're going first anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I will...
Here-ish.
But I'm not using it for the initiative.
Okay, there we go.
One sec. God damn it. Okay, so while this is bugging the fuck out, I will explain what I want to do. I want to use Psychic on the ground and try to trigger any traps in front of Serrano.
What's the range of Psychic?
5. And yes, I know it's more of a one target, but I was hoping it could be more of a wave since I'm not aiming it at anyone.
You can certainly try.
Okay, so I guess I'll just roll it as a special and see what happens.
Wait, wouldn't that fall under telekinetic?
Yeah, but
telekinetic?
I have telekinetic technically, but it doesn't give me a range on it.
It's your focus rank.
Oh, okay, then I have
know
66.
that because I have. Yeah.
So, do I roll Psychic or Focus?
You would roll. If you're just going to use the focus thing, it's a range struggle.
Okay.
Telekinetic gives you a range struggle.
Okay, then I'm gonna use Psychic and hopefully trigger a few traps along the way.
You don't hit anything. Going out to your range band, you don't hit anything.
So, pretty much from here to here, there's nothing.
Yep.
1 second, guys.
That's fine. So, hopefully that means some safety.
Okay.
Serrano.
Okay. So. Thinking emoji. Let me look at something. Do I want to do the thing?
No idea.
Only thing that bothers me right now is everything.
I'm back.
Let me see.
Mark is making a decision.
Yeah, I should be able to make it up there.
Decision.
I just hope I don't run into any traps.
Well,
Tell me your angle again. Just
Good
double
thing
check.
is, going up here and over.
I was gonna say.
Oh, if you go exactly up there. Go ahead.
Okay.
And as you go exactly there, can you make me a athletics check?
Certainly can.
For Serrano, as just out of your range band. But Serrano makes it as the glitter. It's basically glitter, just bubbles up and tries to hit Serrano in the face. But once bitten, twice shy.
You thought though, and boom.
Ow.
That's a lot of damage. That's almost max damage.
That is a ridiculous amount of damage.
And it hits both of them.
I'm sorry, guys. I'll be back again. Real sorry.
Oh, all out.
Damn. So that is.
Thank you, Merc.
Jesus. Yeah, fucking Vanilla gets rocked.
It gets smashed into the wall.
It doesn't get smashed into the wall.
Oh.
There's no push on that.
Yeah.
No. Mental image. So now, but now he's raging. You would like to rage.
I'm enraged and confused.
Jesus Christ. Vanilla's turn. Vanilla is going to look at.
This is the part where Serrano gets
That would
blown
have
up.
that would have nearly one shot the freaking Boomy.
That would have one-shotted, that would have one-shotted Yuki if they hadn't, built up before. And Serrano's gonna take... Unless that misses.
No, that matches.
And so it hits. As Vanilla just kind of puts her hand on Serrano's face and just...
Okay, that does an amount of damage.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit.
And after Vanilla is Boomy.
Boomy will step 5 feet right over here. Smirk as it's within 30 feet. Boomy will gyro ball.
That's a ranged move? Oh,
Yeah,
it
range
is.
6.
Damn. And that's 2 times effective. Yikes.
And that's physical. Yeah, that is 2 times effective, but let's see.
My speed
So that-
7.
41 minus 30.
What's its speed again? 12?
I'm back.
That's 5
No,
extra
it's
damage.
not.
That's 5
A
extra
little
damage.
bit.
Cool. So, so 27. Aku,
I apologize.
it's fine.
So, wow, you even did half damage to the freaking mobile?
Serrano's a
Aku
big
is gonna
boy.
go ahead and pop reflect. As Vanilla, or not Vanilla, Yuki, sorry. Ty is going to. It's weird that Why does that read scratch? This sheet's fucking completely broken.
Oh. I have a feeling I know why.
Why?
Those are... I realize now Leer and Scratch are moves that my Yuki has. So for some reason,
Okay.
you might be
Hold
using
on.
my sheet instead of theirs.
Let
Or
me try
having the
this, then.
same name might have done something, so...
Let me do this then and reroll. See if this fixes it. Yes, it does.
So, since I missed it, how's Serrano doing? Like
And it'll just be faster to do this. Throw you up on initiative, Luna, and
I suddenly feel a lot less safe.
Okay. Well, it has to
Luna
use
gets
Thrash
the-
again, right?
no.
No.
Because it's EOT release?
And
It's scene times 2.
it's seen times 2, which makes it EOT, but yeah. And let me
Oh,
check
gyro
this
roll,
again.
yeah. 16 times 2.
And I believe that means top of the round.
Yep.
As the mother goes over and uses a... Huh, they're actually quite wealthy. She uses a full restore on Vanilla.
Dang.
Vanilla can only be healed towards its injuries, up to its injury
perfect.
limit, because that doesn't.
I have a slight
So-
feeling that I'm not going to survive another round, so I should probably just go for it.
Go all out.
Let me see if
she
I hit
doesn't-
myself in the face first.
Yep, go ahead.
I don't, and I'm cured of hitting face syndrome.
Nice.
Face.
Serrano's gonna turn around, look at the Gardevoir, and just
Damn.
What?
That's physical. Yeah, even with minus 14. Yeah, that's enough. Just fucking burn up. And she just kind of looks.
okay. How much recoil do I take now?
Let me see.
What was their
34.
max HP?
71.
Okay,
Oh.
71 divided by 3 is 20.
Yeah. And top of the round, she'll send out a new Pokemon. But before she gets the chance to do that,
mean,
Jasmine.
It's not the top of the round.
Yeah,
It's that
I
side
know.
of
So I go carefully around there, and then carefully right here, which puts me just in range. For a thunderbolt.
Give him a thunderbolt. Give him another thunderbolt.
Oh, Luna's stuff didn't. Oh, that's because it's on her other token. 1 second. I knew why I had these tokens set up differently. Keeping that one on the field because it needs it for initiative to recognize that it's there, but token.
Not as great as I was hoping, but...
Okay, minus 49. 49 minus that is that times 1.5.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh no, that automatically calculates. Never mind.
That ain't bad, especially considering our high round up. So that it takes that amount of damage. Check Luna's thing. Knock Vanilla's off real quick. Check Luna's thing, just to make sure, see if she has an injury.
I wonder if I
Injury?
can do
Nope,
that.
not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
I'm
Luna.
into that one campaign.
Luna turns to Serrano.
Well, hi.
And
Yikes. Okay.
lets out a loud. Oh yeah. Start singing.
How are you doing?
I guess in this town,
He's alive.
it's what?
You can't kill Serrano.
Oh yeah.
Termi.
Okay, Boomy will. Screw it. He'll go. I'm going to. Before I move, Boomy will use Rapid Spin to discover any traps in the next to him.
Okay, melee one
And
target
destroy
would be
them.
5. Well, it won't destroy them, but
It will reveal
Disable them.
yeah. Well, they don't get activated unless you walk over. I'll give that to you because it's a 1 foot difference. Because I consider melee 5 feet. So, GM layer. Doo-doo. Smart person will realize that there's a pattern to these
one. Yep,
straps.
I kind of figured when
Yeah, there's probably one. I'm gonna guess that there's one in the center.
right there.
Alright, and you're going where before you move?
I'm going
with your
to.
move?
I'm gonna move up to here.
Okay, cool. Aku's turn. Aku, what are you going to do? What do you want to do? Because you
I don't
have a
like that.
couple options you can do. It's gonna go ahead and try to hit Serrano. It's just gonna turn around and
Nope.
miss. As it summons its ancient force to try to smack Serrano. And does not.
Slaps the rock out of the air. No,
Okay.
bad rock man.
He grabs
And
the rock.
From her, she can put it right there comfortably. As the next round happens, she's going to send out her next Pokemon. Right here.
What is it?
And I will have to pull out. Let me pull out their sheets real quick. Let me close Aku's sheet.
I'm terrified.
Open his sheet. God damn it. There we go. Yeah, sorry, it didn't want to. As coming front stage is Alabaster.
Ooh.
Oh,
And now whatever y'all want to do, and I have to check what Celeste can do right now.
doing my training.
I know why, but I love that Jasmine and Serrano keep switching places.
I have a- How big's the range of self-destruct?
Dom,
First one.
do you want me to
Yeah.
heal Pulse or attack someone else?
As she points at Luna and activates Fairy Lights.
Pokemon during their turn,
Oh,
I
no,
thought.
excuse me, that's... Yeah, sorry, I misread that. Never mind.
Okay.
Hold on. There it is. Wrong one. She's going to bind
Okay.
that one to her. To Pokemon.
Oh, I keep forgetting to do shit.
As she binds Fey Trance. And... top of the initiative when you guys do what you want to do.
Okay, I'm still doing training, but...
Like, okay, do you want me to go ahead and go in between them and self-destruct? If I go there, you'll be out of range.
You haven't taken damage yet, have you?
No, I just...
First of all...
It's 20... It's base damage base of 20, and it'll...
No, not yet. Joanna,
Yeah, not if you're not hurt yet.
Yeah, let's not use it, because that's probably going to cause some gym damage as well. But first off, on that Florges.
Ooh.
And you know what? On the Cabrink.
Hold on.
Yeah.
It's not popping up for me, so...
So, Slade goes, Dom, do you want a heal, or do you just want me to attack someone?
We still have other heals.
I have heal.
I don't have anything high to give him.
God damn it. Hold on, I've got to refresh.
Yeah, I have heal pulse, though.
It kicked me from the fucking server.
So you could regain half of your HP.
Fucking roll 20.
And Dom, I'm sure you know this, but that isn't a grass type. I don't seem stupid, but that isn't a grass type.
But its body is a flower!
I don't make the rules! Nature makes the rules!
Who does?
Alright.
Arceus,
once I
maybe?
load in, I'll have you refresh me on who you use your abilities on.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have to reopen everybody's sheet anyway.
Yeah.
Good job, you ate it. Oh yeah, that Gardevoir. Apparently you ate it.
Yeah, I ate the Gardevoir. Its health just became breakfast. And Serrano just had it for cereal.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to start designing trainers because I'll be honest, the last things you fought have no counters to you. Nothing. The last thing, there's only one thing right now, I believe, on the field that actively has a counter to one of the Pokemon on the field. So, Luna...
I was kind of curious. I'm assuming they didn't design the Primarina with a water move. Otherwise, I think it would have.
Sparkling Aria.
Sparkling Aria.
Oh, I
That's
thought
the
that was
only
a
water move
fairy
it has.
move.
Nope.
No, it's a water move.
It dealt super effective damage. Serrano just eats super effective hits.
Huh.
Because its HP is sky high.
Ignore me.
Alabaster and Aku's still out. So,
Yeah.
who was each one on?
Forewarn was on Alabaster. Trace was on Aku.
Okay, Forewarn is the highest damage dice on this. Highest damage dice for Alabaster's moves. Da 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 da. It has the move Petal Blizzard.
Okay.
Oh,
I guess get that down by -2.
Yep. I will. Well, I will just. Okay. We will. Oh, nope, that was the wrong move. 2. I will just increase the accuracy by 2. And Trace on
Carbink.
Carbink. Aku. Trace, trainer. Pokemon gains an ability known. Roll me a D2.
Okay. One. Oh.
You get.
Oh.
That's really useful for you.
Yeah. Okay
You
then.
obtain the ability Solid Rock. Now what's Jasmine doing with her attack, or was one of those an actual action?
Oh, this is the playtest version. No wonder why. The Solid Rock usually just takes it down a peg.
Once again, I did not design these Pokemon.
Yeah, it was done on the Pokemon sheet anyways. That's probably one reason.
At least in my head canon, whenever a Pokemon traces, it actually takes on aspects of the ability. So I can just imagine. Now, Gardevoir literally has porcelain skin.
We ain't dealing with that. We saw a horror comic of that.
Whether you want to heal me or attack somebody, I'm probably just gonna try to take out this Primarina.
You're just gonna deck the Primarina in the face?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay, so I guess I'll use Psychic on the Florges.
Alright.
And I'll push it into the covering. Won't do much, but maybe I'll trigger a trap.
Okay, you do not trigger a trap. Garbink's gonna take a chip damage from that.
I think the only trap left is this one.
Oh,
maybe one here and in the corners.
Yeah, I think there might be more.
Chip damage is a 10th. It takes that much. Please tell me the chip damage was enough to give it an injury, because that's funny as fuck. No, it wasn't.
Oh.
Okay, so 59, so it takes 29 damage.
Okay.
Alabaster's half mark is that number. What is it at? Nope, it's fine. So Serrano.
Fudge it.
You hear the sound of maracas in the background. A Spanish guitar starts to play.
And just as a reminder, there are 2 charges of Reflect on the enemy's team.
And now, use the only thing that's actually going to hit this thing for neutral. And it's probably going to pop a Reflect to resist it anyway.
Yep.
But, oh,
Or
Never
you can
mind.
miss.
You still have your mulligan.
I mean, it has smite, so I still take
Oh.
half of it.
Yeah.
And can they pop reflect on this?
I'm ruling that you can't pop a reflect on smite. So 48 minus her physical defense
Because
is
like it works.
32. Ooh. That's even with a smite, that's a fair chunk of damage as she takes her injury. Unfortunately,
This might be Serrano's end.
I mean, he's punched himself in the face again.
it looks at Serrano and sings at it.
Sparta.
And it lives.
No, he's down by 11.
Ah,
Feels bad.
that would be hilarious.
The boy goes down.
Alright.
He held his own.
Yeah, he
Knock him
choked the
down.
team.
Yeah?
Boomy.
Boomy, what do you want to do?
Okay, Boomy will snipe the Carbink with another gyro ball.
Alright.
That's 40 damage.
Fun. Popping a reflect because that's a physical attack. So it will be 1.5 instead of 2. And that is still minus is ridiculous. You said 40?
It's at 4. It gains 5. It gains 5 damage, so 40.
Cool. So 10 times 1.5 is that number. Minus 15.
I'm officially out of gyro balls.
Does that put it at an injury? Yes, it does.
Something. This
That's
is why I don't like This is the part where they send out Yuki.
Alabaster. Alabaster is going to 1, 2, 3.
Very well, food. Get it out.
And it is going to well, they don't know, so I'm gonna have to use that one.
Okay. So.
Would be a little metagamey for them to use that one. Yep.
Okay, so wow, that's the highest damaging move. That obviously hits.
Yep, I'm just trying to see what Aku can do.
I take a tiny, tiny, tiny amount of damage.
Fun.
Really?
Aku is going to fly over to you.
Come at me, boy.
And use guard split. You lose 5 defense and special defense. And it gains.
Can I use protective to interrupt it? Yes, I can actually.
Does it say I thought it said damaging move. That's not a damaging move.
If the user is hit by a move, the user may use protect. It is instead not hit by the move.
That's weird.
Protect protects from every single attack. And
oof. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. It's rolling. Ka-doing!
I know what protect does, so you don't have to roll it.
I know,
Top of the round.
Dun 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 dun.
Keep up my...
Bum 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 bum.
And
You know, hasn't been in a gym battle in a while.
The true hero has entered the fray. Wait.
There are too many Pokemon on the
oh
field.
god. Wait, why did she send out the...
Hold on. I'm doing a thing.
Okay.
Give me a second.
It's just like, wait, what?
Nani?
As Alabaster returns to his Pokeball.
Ah.
Alright, let's give you initiative.
Jericho.
So currently in the back burners, they have the floor guys, and they have a.
They have a Mawile.
And a severely wounded Mawile.
Okay.
Really? Really? That's the fairy move you go with on Jericho.
It doesn't learn
stupid.
Moonblast naturally. It has to be a egg move.
Yeah.
So, aiming at the Primarina.
Alright, roll it. Okay. Minus
Give him
its monstrous. Minus its monstrous special defense. Times 1.5. Is enough. Primarina goes down.
Please tell. Oh yeah, Mawile has Iron Head, doesn't it?
It might.
Jericho.
I'm just struggling with this freaking carving.
It's the battle of the tanks
Was
right now.
the
You're in a
grass
stall
type
war.
move enough for them to figure it out?
Does dragon
But just
naturally resist
slam.
grass?
Yes.
Yes.
Slam.
But I would think that would be a Pokemon education.
It was going to figure it out anyways as as Jericho just unloads an Aura Beam into
Okay.
Jasmine's face.
Okay. You know what? I'll take that damage. Because that gets knocked down to that. Times 1.5, so...
Oh, that's the mother looks at the Gardevoir and goes, well, that's unorthodox.
You know what? I'm gonna roll a d20. If it's below 10, the tail flashes out for a second as it gets hit back. Oh, your call. Since it's right on the brink. You know
well,
what?
it doesn't get moved, so...
Yeah.
It just notices it took that hit a little harder than it should have. You know.
Hello, Fox.
Little Fox. Have a
Yeet!
metal.
Oh no! That feel when you miss.
Oh yeah, that's
You have your
that's
mulligan.
that's an evasive.
Womp womp.
Oh hey, you have your
Sure, I don't see anything else I'll use it for
Alright.
today.
If it's worse, you still have to take the roll. That's how the begins work, just in case.
You have brutal training on you, no, don't you?
No.
Oh, okay, never mind.
No, none of us have brutal training.
I have
We all
agility
have
training.
agility training.
Oh,
We-
right.
that's-
It's Vayne that has the brutal training.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, it'll take double damage, but
It is flinched.
it is in fact also flinched. I'm just checking something. So that is minus 15. Is that times 2? Is that
Get the
yeah?
mascot out.
And that's 2 injuries. It just gets rocked. Boomy.
Okay. Boomy's going to circle around this way. And spikes. which means I get to set eight traps, which means I'm just going to draw a huge circle, like just gonna draw a huge line like this. That's about 8 squares, isn't it?
About, yeah.
No, it's
That's like almost 6.
Yeah.
okay. So I'm just going to. Can you measure out 3 or 2 more feet or 2 more squares? Yeah, that's the
Okay. More or less.
okay. So spikes.
All right.
If only there was a grounded target near you.
I have a plan. But okay.
Cool.
That was probably my best move since I had Bug Bite or Rapid Spin to attack with.
Cool. Just at the enemy in front of it.
That misses, I think.
If it's a
Wait,
match,
no,
it hits.
special is
Mhm.
3. Yeah, it matches.
So it
That's
hits.
32. Just 32 minus its monster special defense. Holy fuck. Minus 20. 12 damage.
Top of the round. Okay.
Okay.
Noah's been taken out. Does they use the Pokemon that are assigned to them? That like
Tell me when.
alright, give me a second.
Yeah, it's just I can't see the screen right now. I have my sheet open. I don't want to close it.
Everyone, retreat into the crow's nest.
Oh,
Oh, excuse me. That HP is lower. And it doesn't have its 2 combat stages in defense anymore, so doo-doo and doo-doo. Got it. And initiative. Alright. Everybody else can use what they need to use.
Okay, I'm
Training.
still using training.
I have to see. Oh, wait.
Do I have any edges that I can do stuff with? Charmer, Dynamicism, which doesn't matter. Sneaks, tricks.
And time to check Celeste and see if she can activate anything this round.
Basic, acrobatic. Yay!
The only thing I know is Jericho's flinched.
Mm-hmm.
Let's eat a fox.
Dom, do you
She's
have
going
the...
to activate Decisive Director.
Okay, who is she aiming at?
Charm rank doubled. So she gets to boost their initiative for that round by 12. So 23.
One target.
Yeah, I know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
yikes.
That's clever.
Okay, so she goes first.
Mm-hmm. And doo-doo. Let's see. Does she have? Gotta double check something.
Oh god, you know what I could totally do?
It's going to. And let me check if that's on Celeste so it can use. If it wants to use, is that on Celeste? It is. Rank 2. Yep. She's gonna activate cute cuddle. And
They still
Yuki.
back burner, correct?
Yep, and just making sure I'm using the right move. Yes, I am. And a burst 1. It starts dancing.
Oh,
Oh no! Oh no! So,
1 second.
Gardevoir.
Yep,
That's a yeah.
burst 1. So yeah, just Gardevoir.
Oh my
Now you're
Sinjayu.
And I'm going, before I forget to do it, drop Yuki's initiative back where it should be.
Hey Dom, let me borrow I'm gonna hit a Mawile with another Mawile.
yeah. Also,
So, yeah,
I'm
Jasmine.
deadly afraid of the red specks on that Mawile's teeth. Not sure if anyone else has noticed that or.
Oh, that's a bit further than I was hoping.
So yeah, after, if that's Jasmine's turn, Jericho is flinched.
Is teleport oh, it's an interrupt, but that is its turn, apparently.
Yep. As this fox just kind of shakes off the flinching and looks at you.
Just kind of shrugs.
Not happy.
And he's gonna use the only move that has an effectiveness that isn't resisted. Poke.
Yeah, that's enough. Just
Be gone, fox.
let me close everybody that isn't still technically able to be active in this battle.
I'm trying to think, is it down to the Mawile and the Kabrink?
Nope. Alabaster
Oh, right, Alabaster.
still exists.
There's not a grass type yet.
Which, to make my life easier, Boomy, go ahead and go. As I go make my life easier for 5 seconds.
So, Bug Bite or Rapid Spin?
I can't. You know what? I'm tempted to just self-destruct and call it good.
You could always...
If you want.
Oh, right. Not top of the trainer. I was thinking we could always, recall it, but...
12 and 30.
Screw it. Self-destruct!
Alright, 1 second.
It's
and then I'll check the damage. I'm just doing Alabaster stuff on the GM layer real quick so I don't have to do it later.
That's fine.
Boom.
A little close on the trigger. I would have waited till the flower was back.
It would have been out of range anyway, and I don't want it. And I can't. I just trapped myself in, so.
Yeah, that's enough.
Okay, at the top of the round.
As Aku finally goes down, yeah. Jasmine, top of the round.
So, Alabaster and, I guess, Miss Magius?
Top of the round, so yeah, I'm sending in Miss Magius.
I'm just gonna delete Boomy,
Thank you.
since I actually still have control over Boomy from that one time.
Yes, that one time. You have a 4. You have a plus.
So, Jasmine?
Okay, I got an idea.
Okay, I can hidden power steel, ominous wind, psychic, hex.
That might not be enough.
Let me check Yuki's, because I'm assuming you're aiming at Yuki.
Yep.
Special evade? is a match, so no, that's enough.
Okay, I'm moving it right into the trap. So it's
No
going.
need.
Oh,
Remember, it had 7 HP left.
I did not know that. I was gone.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Go check. I'm... As Alabaster kind of looks around and realizes he's alone.
Silky.
Mhm.
Silky will float over here.
And it has
That's-
levitate, so unless it's there's an air trap.
Nope.
Will blast that with a ominous wind.
Good hit.
Just making sure Alabaster doesn't have anything. It can
Does
use
not
as an
affect mischievous.
And I think Petal Blizzard would go back up to its normal accuracy.
No, until end of encounter.
Oh, okay.
41 minus 30. It's 11.
You know, this might be the second time I was planning on using Jasmine and Twister. And unless Jasmine gets rocked right now, the same results.
You know?
Remember to walk around the trap.
You know,
I
was
like that.
very careful.
You know, sort of pops over.
Oh,
Okay.
Unfortunately, yeah. Unfortunately, Alabaster just taps Yuno on the head as it uses he uses it as a thing to go up. And
You know, just looks at the other two like it's fine. Just use me as a shield now.
aiming at who?
The one in front of it.
actually,
Yeah,
yeah,
It's out of
mysterious.
range for me.
Yeah, that's just out of range for
okay,
some mysterious.
that's-
You know, tries to
Oh.
jump up, but running over here has made her tired.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you have to have your action to do a ranged intercept.
okay, is the... So it's third... So is it super effective? I forgot if it's super effective.
No, it's
No,
fairy. It's
it's
not
neutral.
No.
Yeah, it's neutral.
It's
Okay.
neutral. You are both neutral to each other.
Okay.
You know, with most things.
Mm.
Okay, your special defense is 22. 15 straight to the face.
I've made a horrible mistake.
As the mother walks over and uses an X special attack.
Hey, hey Dom. Remember that thing that Yuno has?
Hey, you remember when I just said I made a horrible mistake?
So,
I don't
Well,
have any
gonna-
damage base 6 moves anymore.
you got rid of Feint Attack?
I gave it crunch. I felt like that was fun.
Oh my
Well, y'all laugh at that while I look at exactly how much it raises, because I forget.
I believe it's 2 combat stages?
It is 2 combat stages.
You are the greatest hero!
Oh god. I can only use it with struggle.
And unless y'all are doing just maintaining your training, top of the round.
Yeah. So...
Jasmine.
Oh,
Oh
yeah,
my
that
God.
means that... No, wait, that also means that Silky's at 24 now.
Yep, so you go first.
Alright, but I'm gonna go first.
Oh, you're gonna try it?
I'm gonna do it anyway.
Okay, so never mind. I'll just go right back to where I was.
34.
You hit.
Get flinched, son.
Oh, it does flinch, doesn't it?
Yep, because of ambush.
Yep, give me a second. Just
And I think you could get around to the other side.
Yeah, I'm
checking how much
I'm
damage
definitely
this one takes. It's on its injury now. As it is in the beat circle.
no hard feelings, bud.
We're flanking now.
In power.
Ooh, good hit.
Power steal. So first it gets minus by her ungodly special defense, which of 30, so 9 times 1.5.
14.
Yep.
Okay, since it's flank.
Still, it's looking rough. Jasmine.
Okay.
Join the beat circle. We have tacos.
I would
just
love
looks for
to,
the tacos.
but I can't make it that far, number one. Number two, brace your head.
Oh, well. Just
Are
like,
you gonna use for your struggle?
I'm literally using on the Florgus and smacking it on top of Yuno's head.
ow.
So you'll take a tick, but that's enough to knock out Flurges.
You just.
Yep. The parents just kind of walk off.
Jasmine just goes over, I'm sorry, It just seems the most effective thing to do.
Just shrugs.
Just tries to hug her two girls, but realizes she doesn't have arms.
Jasmine just pats her head.
Shrugs, mentioning that she's been hurt more by lesser things.
So is it too late to say I was gonna use Flare so he can get a massive amount of XP? I'm kidding.
So I will just go ahead and reveal the rest of these.
Ah.
I knew it.
Slow. And
then there's one.
One obviously
there
right
is
there.
one in the...
Oh.
There was one in the middle.
You have...
Freaking called it.
And the only reason Fortress activated the one, the Slowpoke is because his Pokeball hit it.
Alright, so we triggered a third of the traps.
Good job,
Not bad.
Jasmine. Jasmine, let's be fair, though. Walks over, is like, sorry about that, I was, kind of banking on that. This is Jasmine, she's my Gardevoir, and for whatever reason, she is part Dragon type instead of Fairy.
Oh, that's really cool. Well, I made a promise, and I think you kicked our asses. It's safe to say.
Oh, if you had figured it out a little bit earlier, you probably would have easily taken out Jasmine. Sorry, Jasmine. She's just like, I would have been fine.
She hits a button on her phone, and that flips around to reveal. In a second.
Slate's eyes just go wide. Secret passage.
Secret tunnel through the mountain.
That should be a little bit bigger, a little bit higher up. There we go. Cool. Let me go show you my special place.
Yeah, well, thank you.
Is it your secret garden?
I mean, yeah, technically. But since
Wow,
you guys did so well, you get as she As you guys walk down the stairs, and she goes, "You get to choose. You get to catch one of these. Try to attempt one attempt to catch one of these Pokemon.
Oh.
Oh.
They're from. I don't know if you've heard of it, but they're from a region called Alola.
Oh,
Yeah, nice place. Very heavy export customs, though.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay.
I'm kind of torn between two Pokemon. Wait, wasn't there a sixth Pokemon?
Should have been. No, the sixth Pokemon was Poiple. The last one I had you get was Poiple.
Oh, let me look. Actually.
Yeah, one. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I forgot. It did not come out.
On one hand, Mudsdale. On the other hand,
Hold on, I forgot to put something in the water.
oh.
This is actually kind of tough.
I'll.
scooch, scooch, scooch.
1 second. Okay.
I feel like I need the marksman Pokemon.
That is kind of true.
The bird looks up at you, smiles.
I was gonna go for Mudsdale anyway.
Okay, so that leaves me between Kamala, Marini, Vigavolt, and Crabrawler.
Metagamey, I actually really like the Crabrawler's moveset.
Looking at my team, I don't need a ground type, but that's not really up for grabs anymore.
Maybe you know.
We're in the Chibiverse because we're fighting the magical girl. That's how it works, right?
Yuna still weighs the same, so Dom's neck hurts.
You just hear a loud snap.
Oh no, the medic's down! He can't live this way! We're all gonna die!
Uses first aid expertise on self. Kappa.
Okay, I think it's mostly between at
And
this point.
technically, and I was just doing this so they were bigger, technically that should be about that big. Vigavolt's fucking huge, though.
Yeah, so...
Speaking of huge,
right,
mentions the
Vigavolt.
horse.
I don't need any more bugs, though.
I was about to say, I'm between Vigavolt and Kamala and Crabrawler.
I mean, if all else fails, roll a D3.
I know.
Kamala's a good dog. And when have you ever seen someone use a Kamala?
I know, that's kind of why I wanted, but I just got Lickitung.
You're right.
And Vigavolt is kind of badass.
It is.
I still prefer Charge-a-Bug, but...
terrifying.
And to be fair, I'm looking at our team, I don't think we have an electric type, except for Azura.
Azura's a good dog.
And Pasto technically has a couple electric moves as well as...
Lucky, but not a lot that has stab. We technically have a few fighting types already.
You have a lot of fighting types.
Yeah, you do.
You know what, fuck it.
That hurts.
Okay, Kamala it is. Damn it,
Cool.
Kind of torn because that Vigavolt.
Then go for the Vigavolt. Vigavolt is really useful.
Yeah, but Kamala is good, like...
You know what, I will be nice because I didn't think it was going to take this long for you to decide.
I'm sorry.
I will be nice, and that one, since obviously these two are out, and this one, show to players.
We don't have access to see it, though.
You should. Show to players gives you access to
just
see
bio
it.
and info.
Just the bio and info page. It's dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking roll 20.
Yeah.
I will get rid of the things for the one you don't choose.
Okay,
There's
so
Kamala's journal fully available to be looked at.
Oh wow, it's level 41.
And this is
It's a thick boy.
Vikavolt's journal fully be able to look at as she just kind of sees you torn between the two and just shows you their movesets in the Pokedex.
Thunderbolt, charge, charge beam. Oh man. Dig.
I'm gonna say, okay, I'm gonna vote that you pick out Vikavolt.
Yeah, they're both really good. And
But we do kind of need an electric type.
The only thing I'm noticing, I'm gonna double check that really quick. Just
I'm surprised Kamala gets rollout.
yeah,
is
I'm
what
a
I was
little
actually
surprised by that
surprised.
too. Okay, right. Vikavolt's not a speedy boy, but he, yeah.
Nope, not. Vikavolt's not fast, unfortunately. It trades in the bulk for, trades in the speed for bulk and that fucking special attack stat. Yo.
Yeah, Kamala's
Okay.
really good as well. Maybe I'll be lucky and run into one later in a different game or something.
Alright.
Yeah.
So you're not keeping the Kamala then?
I guess not.
Then I'm going to remove the permission to view from that one. And I will change Vikavolt's permissions and drag it into your party.
Oh.
After you roll.
Okay, so we have one chance, right?
You have one shot, one opportunity.
She's gonna grip her Great Ball and curveball it. Might as well try to make it as easy as possible.
Alright. So 2 damage.
Meanwhile, it is the biggest horse ever, and that's probably like a little over its tick amount.
Well, at least it's not at full health, so that means it's not going to be as resisted. So Great Ball.
-2.
I mean, you don't get a boost unless it's under 75%.
Oh.
Let's see, because these ones are special. You could use your mulligan. Oh. You could use somebody's mulligan.
No. We've all used our mulligans.
Man.
When did Dom use his?
He used
I
his.
used mine for the first Iron Head.
Okay. And I used mine for the rock.
Yeah, you know what? I'll be nice. Your girlfriend will get, or the woman that's interested in you will give you her mulligan from beyond time and space.
So reroll.
Yep.
Yay!
I don't see.
Because you were close. Yeah, that's good enough.
How close was it?
Like 1 or 2 points off.
Okay, so Quick Balls is -20 if used on the first roll, right?
Yep, and this would be considered the first turn.
So slash roll.
She throws the Pokeball. It's like, oh no, that's a bad throw. And then a freak wind goes through and speeds it up for some reason.
-27.
Oh, I think I recognize this map.
I would hope you would. You made it. And here,
-20.
Mudsdale is in your book. Yeah, Jesus, yeah. You throw the ball at the Vikavolt and it just...
Okay.
Critical capture style, just...
I'm glad I bought that great, Quick Ball.
And I, because I like to do this to keep track, am switching that to just Combat Magi, having the permission to edit it.
Okay.
Yeah, that would.
And
Okay, Mudsdale is very interesting from what I remember.
God damn it.
Ooh.
God damn it. God damn it, Vikavolt, come on.
High horsepower. Bulldoze, iron defense, stomping tantrum, stomp, and then double kick.
And last but not least, Merc with the bird.
Heavy breathing.
I can ride it.
Yeah, it's a horse.
Yay! I now have all the mountains.
It's too bad you don't have the class slot to go into rider.
I have the agility for it, so. And I can always pick up rider or mounted prowess.
Yeah, you can. Go ahead and roll, Merc. I believe in you.
I don't want.
Once,
I'm afraid.
what do you have?
Pokeballs.
Oh, Joanna, do you have a spare great ball?
Yes, Joanna just sort of throws Dom a great ball.
Okay.
I was about to say, if you don't, I think I might have.
Great. I don't want to click this button. It's gonna be bad. I don't want to look. I'm not looking.
Then don't look at 56.
Alex will give you his mulligan.
Wait, why
Friend
is that? Why is that 6? We're level 7 trainers, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thinking emoji.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So it's a 55. Does that make it any better?
Yeah. Still, you're close, but Alex will give you his mulligan.
Heavy breathing. Okay, I'm not looking again.
That's better.
30.
That's enough.
Whew. Okay. I got Smowl.
Yeah, you got Small Owl. It's also the lowest level, the one in the thing.
Nice.
But it'll be boosted when you use it.
I was about to say, technically, like, I know my Pokemon in general is like 10 levels higher than any of my other Pokemon.
Yeah, I couldn't remember your levels exactly and
That's
didn't feel
fine.
like looking it up.
Oh, I want to name it after my Mudsdale.
But it's funny you say that you should pick up the Marksman Pokemon, because go ahead and open Rowlett's journal and scroll down to the ability.
Does it already have it?
It
Long
gets it as
range.
a second base.
Yeah.
It gets it as a
Sniper.
second ability.
Well, thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna.
A lot of good Pokemon here. Thank you for
Yeah.
allowing us to have a couple.
Yeah.
I'm.
It's
Let's go, buddy. 'Cause that won't be confusing.
It's level 14. Oh, he's my little boy.
It's tiny. It's cute.
But yeah. Okay, so while we're here, who's going in PC, who's staying out?
Squall is going into the PC for me.
Rook is
I'll
going to
I'll throw Passo back into the PC. No, I'll throw Boomy back into the PC. He did good. He was a good dog.
I see how it is. You just brought me out to explode for you.
Yes, because you're
Okay.
You're the best stick of dynamite that I own.
One good
You're
turn.
a firecracker.
One good turn deserves another. I'm an archaeologist. I know there's technically not a fairy type, but I'm kind of looking for special fossils. In fact, you're a gym leader, and he pulls out the Cyndaquil fossil. I'm like, this is actually a fossilized Cyndaquil.
1, 2, 3. Cool.
And
4, 5, 6, 7. Joanna, you need to put one more up.
Oh yeah, I'll go ahead and box. I'll go ahead and box Derpy.
Alright.
I guess the point of my thing is there any fossil you would like me to kind of keep an eye out for?
No, I'm fine. I have enough Pokemon.
Okay. Well,
Hey Slade, I got a horse.
doesn't. What's a horse?
I don't know. It's. I read it in one of these fantasy books that I found in the Pokemon Center.
I actually just read something just recently where it's just like, Lieutenant Surge is like, okay, maggots, what's a maggot? Fantasy grubbin.
Mm.
Okay, well,
Yeah, she sent a buddy just to climb onto, just to ride it.
I don't know.
Smell.
Also, Merc, I thought you replaced Lucky's thing. It's not evolved, it's still a baby. We'll do that later, though.
Who's lucky again?
The,
Oh, I thought I did.
yeah, didn't take.
Thinking emoji. I blame Joanna.
Even though Vigabolt's just ginormous, it just gently lands on my head. Should I be concerned?
I think that means it likes you. Either that or it's hungry, I'm not sure. So
I mean,
you guys get six.
You're the Pokemon
you guys
expert.
get six. You guys get 6,000 apiece.
Damn.
Ooh, that's a lot of cash.
And we're still in the
Yep.
town for the.
Yeah, but for right now, I'm gonna throw you at the Pokemon Center. Okay. Let's see. I'm just checking levels here real quick. See if I want to do what I want to do. I was gonna do for you. Okay, the Pokemon that were used or were going to be used in the battle gain. I think I said 5. Yeah, checking my notes. Yeah, 5 levels. So the 2 you were gonna use gain 5 levels.
So Boomy gains 5.
Jasmine and
Are we gonna do
Twister.
you want to pause the recording just so that we can?
No, I don't
No,
like leveling up in the
a
middle.
lot more trouble.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not leveling up in the middle because actually we're basically over.
Okay.
Oh, you know what I should have done? Slade should have texted the Professor Lilac, just be like, hey, which one do you think I should get?
No. But yeah, I'm gonna show you. Okay, because I don't like its evolved form. The Crab Brawler was level 40 with the moves Crab Hammer, Payback, Drain Punch, Power Up Punch, Reversal, and Wide Guard.
Oh, that is a pretty good moveset.
With the Hyper Cutter, Discipline, and Anger Point abilities.
So if it gets crit, its attack goes up. Discipline, if a stat gets lowered, its attack goes up.
Nope, that's Defiant.
Oh.
Discipline is if you're confused or something. You just aren't anymore.
Yeah, it's a free action once per scene to be like, yeah, I'm not anymore. And Hyper Cutter, its attack couldn't be lowered.
So yeah, that was.
But
pretty good.
you know what? Because I'm not giving these to anybody. Marini was 29 for some reason. With the moves Poison Sting, Peck, Bite, Toxic, and Venoshock. And Spike Cannon. With the what was its abilities? Just because I'm not going to use these again. With the ability Merciless and the ability Cruelty.
I feel stupid now, but they're both good Pokemon. What could have been?
And I don't know if just Combat looked at the page, but Kamala.
Oh, I'm looking at it right now. The biggest aspect for me was quite literally the Scrappy Deep Sleep Comatose combo.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So yeah, you guys have 6,000 to buy and stuff. You are now trainer level 8.
Oh, okay.
And you check your list because you were given everybody was given base information, and you now know that the next gym is Steel.
Oh, sounds like that's a job for me.
Yeah, it is a job for you.
And
Pain split.
technically, technically, Merc.
You
Christ.
and Mark. The next gym is Steel and Flying, and then Water and Ghost. You are halfway through your Pokemon journey.
Nice.
But before we go, as you guys are walking into the Pokemon Center and getting settled, suddenly you hear a news report.
Oh no.
Dude, yeah, thank you.
Mhm.
Dateline. Something something of something something. What is today? Fuck it. Dateline, September 26th, 2020. I didn't know it was gonna come in so big. That was beautiful. But
What came in too big?
Poiple.
Oh,
Poiple came in huge because it was made for the other map.
okay.
But sorry. Fucking what? Rumors of fossil restoration fallacy abound as scattered reports are coming in of fossil Pokemon obtained from the Devon Corporation simply exploding or dissolving. No injuries other than those of the Pokemon were reported. The CEO of this branch of Devon Corporation has declined comment.
On the plus side, at least now he has to fess up, but sooner rather than later.
They do
And
investigate.
you can, yeah,
They
they will
do.
investigate you. You know how that stuff works, but
They'll find out he fired his fossil expert, which doesn't look good. So yeah, just glad no one was hurt, but those
Well,
poor
so far, at
Pokemon.
least.
Twister actually kind of curls up in the ball and just starts whimpering a little.
Mhm.
Joanna goes over to pet.
You're lucky I'm not Will.
No, I wouldn't kill your starter. Jesus Christ, I'm not bloodthirsty.
I assumed it was either Slade's first official resurrection or the professor helped him with it. Nothing directly tied to.
But let's see. While y'all deal with that news, you can also, in addition to the Pokemon you leveled, you can level one Pokemon up to level 40.
40?
Yep. Because the rest will actually, if you want to train here, everybody can be 40.
Wow.
Yeah. Ooh, that's okay by me. That's really okay.
Innocent whistling pulls out Decidueye.
Do we want to? So by everyone you need 6 Pokemon, right?
Jesus!
He's Tallbird now.
But yeah, if y'all all agree to it before in 2 weeks being leveled up, but yeah, however all you want to react. Dom, how do you feel about this? As we know, Joanna's and Slade's feeling.
That's bad. Someone's got to do something about this.
Maybe looks the baseball bat.
Looks like a job for the concerned citizen. Dude.
This is the part where he goes to Termi for like an actual vigilante outfit.
I mean, Termi could make it. How much you got left?
We just got paid.
I know. But
Can you
yeah, I will
bulletproof
make it.
material?
I'll make it the 2,000 that whatever the price of a contest uniform is. But yeah, and we're only gonna use that for specialty cutscenes.
So pretty much, we're going into a battle. Dom gets changed. Joanna gets changed. Slade to think that this is my only,
Slade puts on his shoes.
Oh fuck! I forgot one more shop that's in this town before you guys go.
The bike shop.
Nope, not the bike shop. Bike
Uh-huh.
shop has been converted into a different shop. Fuck it. Until I get the right map again, because I forgot, we're gonna just put you back in here with Nico and them. Ignore these people, they don't exist.
Okay, I'm trying to think actually off the top of my head.
Miss me. Oh, we finally get our high abilities.
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
Wait, that's a
Oh,
thing.
wait. We were traveling for a bit. I need to make a couple
Yes, you do.
couple rules. Maybe I can revive a fossil and use that as one of my training Pokemon.
I need to put something in the PC.
So I'm using
Alright.
AP, so that is 46 plus.
Calibur's not going to be useful against Steve. Now they're all Poipole. But I'm not giving them Poipole. I don't trust the government.
I figured as much.
I kind of wish I had the freaking Anorith by this point.
Fade. Oh.
Because it's
Fade away. Oh.
So here's how many rolls do I do?
We'll say you're staying for like 2 weeks, so 3 rolls. And I think that's what you need is like 3 more successes at a lower DC to...
Okay, that's a 10. And I'm just gonna... And I'm technically gonna go out fossil hunting at least once, if not twice.
Alright.
So...
I'm going to do all of this stuff on my sheet before I put it, or before I join the roll.
So I can...
That's fine.
I can be using my ability to fade away to avoid... Pretty much teleport.
Anyway, there is one last shop you're told about as you walk in. You see a man with a bunch of stuff on the table. And it's a sign for a pawn shop outside.
It's the pawn shop! We finally made it, guys!
Okay, so...
And on the table is right now 9 items. Let me see. There is...
I'm going to switch to mobile so I can actually hear things.
Alright.
Okay. I will wait until you list these off to roll my fossil searching.
I'm waiting until Murph gets back.
Okay, then I'll roll fossil searching. 46 plus 7
So
because
6
I'm
Pokemon? You said?
20.
6 items, not Pokemon.
So that's moderate.
No. Training.
6.
There we go.
Yeah.
So, moderate success.
Alright, I will have to look that up in a moment.
Mm-hmm.
I was just getting this out, and we can do the rest of that off screen.
An edge.
I'll figure out. I'm definitely bumping up Hideyoshi.
Okay. Hey,
Right.
if I get lucky, I might get a Mora.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'd like to move forward with
I know, I've been...
the stuff in session before you guys worry about stuff that's happening in between sessions.
Yep.
There is a red flute on the table. I think it's red.
Curious Attract.
There's a red flute on the table. It's scrolling down. One of you roll me a D100.
I can do that.
Okay.
D100. That's a 98.
98, dang.
Cool. There's a mega bracelet on the table.
Ooh.
How much does it cost?
Does it come with Megastones?
Nope.
Not.
Nope, and that's why he's selling it for... I don't know, who would be looking to buy it?
Probably Joanna would be interested.
Roll your charm, Joanna.
Can I do mine too?
Yes, you can.
46. 17.
Aw, 50.
I'm not
He
even
is
gonna
selling
attempt.
it. He is selling it for 9,000 because he can't find a buyer. In fact, let me roll something.
9,000?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
he can't
freaking
find
mega
a buyer.
bracelet.
He can't find a buyer.
Okay, that's fair.
It's better. It's better than the 150,000 they recommend.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Turns to the other two. Can I borrow like 3,000 between the two of you?
One sec, Ren said he needed to roll
One
something.
second.
Mm-hmm.
I'm rolling a personal D100 somewhere else. Damn. Yeah, that's above 50. All right. Let's see. D2. Oh, that's fun. There's actually two of them there.
Oh.
I had to make a check because I did have a thing in place.
okay,
So
we
there's
need-
two and two for 9,000. And let's see. Unfortunately, you didn't. Unfortunately, y'all didn't roll high enough to.
So if we pulled all of our winnings from the gym, we could afford both of them.
Well,
You could also sell some of your excess stuff,
mhm.
Yeah.
I do
like
want
those
to
TMs you're never gonna use again.
possibly. I do want to know the other items though.
Okay, so
I'd like to
two mega.
use...
Hold on, two mega bracelets. Take off two of the items. There's this ugly looking cloth on the table that seems to radiate dark energy. You can feel it.
Mm.
Reaper.
So we have 2 mega bracelets, the Reaper Cloth, the Red Flute.
And this might interest Slade, as there's an old piece of amber on the table.
Oh.
A whole chunk of amber.
I guess would I even have to roll to see if it's an old amber?
It's an old amber. You can look at it, and the only other thing he has on the thing that might interest you guys is you know, with your charm, you're not going to be able to afford this, but he says you're not going to be able to afford this yet, but I like you, kid, so I can put a hold on it, as he reaches under the dough and pulls out a very interesting looking machine that looks like it fits on your arm.
Oh.
Does Joanna know what it is?
You know what it is. Unfortunately, he goes, unfortunately, all I could haggle it down for is, and I'm just gonna pop the new price into chat.
Let's see.
All I can, it's gonna be a while, but I can hold it for you if you're interested.
Ooh.
And that's already a discount from what it normally.
Technically, I think we could afford it right now.
Yes, I'm interested. Joanna's like, I am interested in that. That would come in really handy.
The problem is,
It's illegal as fuck.
Yeah, illegal as fuck. I'm not really. I know we might have to start clashing with people pretty soon, but I don't want to be.
What?
Oh yeah.
I'll like it better when they're done. Sorry. But yeah. That's those are with those out of the way, you can go ahead and stop the recording because the rest of the stuff can be done off session.
Okay, stopping the recording.